As close as Leo is to level 50, which is where I really want to get, we're going to be heading on to a water route and then another water route, and I don't think you're going to be seeing that much action for a fair amount of time. So I'm going to switch you out in favor of Gyarados, you know, Surf. Alright, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. I now have somebody who has Water-type HMs on my team, or access to Water-type HMs on my team anyway. And I will see you in Pallet Town. So, here we are. Don't ask me why I appeared to do the magic of video editing to warp to Red's house of all places, but Gary Oak used Surf. Why did I call you Gary Oak? There's nothing about Gyarados that makes me think of Gary Oak, and just watch me go to look at the old video where I picked it up and where I named the word Gyarados Gary Oak, and I'll have some kind of hugely complicated reason to do so that makes a ton of sense. Anyway, I need a repel. That is not a repel. There we go. Okay, so on the other side of this fence, is there anything? I feel like... Is this that one patch of grass in the original games and the Kanto games where, like, you could find one specific encounter and it was the only place in the entire game where you could do that, where you could find something that you would have needed to complete the Pokédex? I don't remember. I think it might have been that patch of grass. Oh, come on! Who's out front? I did just put a repel on, didn't I? Oh. Right. Alright, well, I'm expecting Gemini to enjoy this route more than anybody else on my team right now, so I put him out front. Her out front, him out front. In addition to losing the genders, in addition to losing the nicknames, I lost the genders as well. And that's going to take a little bit of time to remember. Swimmer Nikki sent out Seal. Alright, well that's different from the bugs I've been fighting, at least. All I have are Hyper Potions. Should I heal Gemini just to top it off? Him off, her off? I still didn't... Him. God. I don't really think so. I don't feel like wasting a Hyper Potion. I'm not predicting that I'm going to be in, like, dire peril or anything like that on this route. Unless somebody pulls out a Wish Cache, which I doubt because that's not a Kanto Pokemon. Although that was that one Ace Trainer a little while ago who had an Absol, so maybe I shouldn't say that too loudly. I did notice, and I will take another look, there has to be something on this island, right? Although, once again, like I explained in the last video... There we go. Alright, I would be perfectly happy if there was not a hidden something in every single nook and cranny. Just because it'll keep things interesting. K and Tia. I feel like that should, like, pronounce something out loud if you say it out loud, K and Tia, really fast. But nothing's coming to mind. No name, no pun, no anything. Are you gonna battle? Yes, you are. Route 15. Alright, I will mark that on my map and I will go there eventually. Not now. But at some point in the game I would like to, go around Johto and Kanto refighting people who would like to challenge me. Alright. Anyway, I think I saw this the last time I got a level up for Gemini, but my physical attack is far higher than my special, isn't it? I kind of want to get another level up just so I can see what the levels are, what the stats are. Alright, well that's going to take a little while, especially if I keep having to deal with Farfetch, so I'm going to find something else to talk about until that happens. Fearow. That's better. Alright, you have 2 more Pokemon, and if one of them's a Fearow, oh, level 36, maybe not, but maybe I might be able to get enough experience out of this battle to get another level. We'll see. Fearow isn't terrible for experience. Farfetch'd, less so. Alright. Pidgeotto. Not a Pidgeot, but... 37. I don't know if I'll be able to get a level out of this. Yeah, okay. You couldn't fly. Yeah, sooner or later, all of us have to realize that. And that I am indeed not, as much as I wish, a yellow dragon with screwy antenna and wings. And HMO too. Alright, so I am gonna get... Alright, Corsola can take hits from electric, but I am gonna get a level out of this, right? There's no way I won't. It's not like I'm fighting a Magikarp or anything. Come on. 700 experience. I almost got as much from you as I got from the Pidgeotto and the Fearow. Interesting. I didn't know Corsola. Oh, come on, I didn't see the stats. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't aware the Corsola experience yield was quite that high. Alright, well, I'm going to either have to look in the menu like a normal person or wait for another level until I look to see what my physical special difference is. And I think I'm going to look in the menu because I don't feel like holding that thought for another level. You have 3 Corsola. Why do you have 3 Corsola? I'm going to run out of power points on Discharge at this rate. I have 4 power points on Discharge left. But first... Physical attack 104, special attack 101. Okay, I thought it was like 90 and 110 for whatever reason. Maybe I was looking at the special defense? No, that wouldn't even have been 110 the last time I got a level before this. Alright, I don't know what I was looking at. But... in any case, your physical and special attack are almost the same, and I was going to say, I think Thunder Punch is a level up move that is slightly weaker, but is a physical attack, so Electabuzz, and I guess Electivire, because its spread is slightly different, would have more use for Thunder Punch than Discharge, but I will not worry about that now. I may revisit that topic after evolving this thing into an Electivire. We will see. I have to say, for something that's not fully evolved, Magmar and Electabuzz have been doing really well in the last couple of videos for me. Better than the other things that I've been throwing out there that are fully evolved, the Gengars and the Machamps and what have you. Interesting. Alright, I need to jump on the Gyarados. And I need to fight you. Every word of that is wrong. I know I've noticed your text before. There you go, now you get it. I know I've noticed that text before when I played this game. I don't remember if I pointed it out in my original Let's Play of this game. Because I know I kind of ignored a lot of the NPCs in that run, but I forgot it was here when I sat down to record this, and I did a complete double take when it popped up on the screen. Okay. There's something on here, right? I suddenly don't feel like searching that entire island manually, and I won't. Sir, fisherman! I'm just gonna hop across the channel here. I don't know why I can't just wade in and get my socks wet for a moment, instead of just doing the whole routine of jumping on the red Gyarados and jumping back off, but... Alright, I mean, I don't like getting my socks wet either. If I were in Red's and Ethan's shoes at this point, I would go to, like, this Celadon City department store and ask if they have flip-flops or something and just wear those when I go through the water routes, but... To each their own. Does Celadon City even sell flip-flops? I'm not gonna put too much thought into that. Alright, who else? I saw someone else out here. There was, right? I wonder how much time... And this is probably one of the arguments that people have for, like, Pokemon games not having HMs. Screw you. But I wonder how much time you would add up if you took all of the HM usage animations and just put them together. Say you can approximate them to about a second each. In some generations they're longer than others, and maybe I can't use a electric type move on you anyway. If maybe there's 100, 150, 200 uses of HMs per Pokemon game, that's about 3 minutes of your time, 2 or 3 minutes of your time, is just watching the HM animation, which actually isn't a lot, to be very honest. In a 30-40 hour game, 3 minutes is probably less than the amount of time that I've spent, like, between videos writing down titles for the previous episode. Anyway. Putting things in perspective, Revenge. I know you're a little bit tanky, and Revenge will be doing extra damage if I take a hit first. And I hope... Okay, that actually didn't do anything. I was expecting Surf to do more than that. What level are you? 42. You're not even that much weaker than me. I was expecting Surf to do more than that. Thank you, Machamp Hercules. Once again, trying to use your nicknames when possible because it makes you feel more, like, real and personal. Octillery! Normally I would switch back into Electabuzz, but I do not have any power points in any electric type attacks right now, and I don't feel like going into the menu and using an Ether mid-battle, so we'll see. Signal Beam is not even super effective. Alright, as long as it doesn't confuse me, and thank you. And please, as well. Can't forget the please and thank you. And Octillery has gone down. Okay, why am I narrating this battle? I've been doing that more in this recording session in the last 4 videos than I have previously in Pokemon games. I don't know why. It's just like, I start running my mouth, and... Is there a Pokemon Center on... Celadon? On Cinnabar Island? I don't think there is. I'm gonna restore my power points. There we go. Might as well use them, because I already have them, right? Alright, anyway, yeah, it's just like, today I am running my mouth more easily than I have in other videos and other games and other Let's Plays. I don't really know why, aside from the fact that I haven't played this in a couple months, and I'm greatly enjoying being back to it. What was that? Was that a cause and effect thing? Did he say, am I a patient because I'm a fisherman, or am I a fisherman because I'm patient? Cause and effect is fun. I don't know if this is gonna be, like, still a popular catchphrase by the time this video goes up in, like, November-ish, but... Oh, right, you can have that. Currently, that is where some people of certain personalities would whip out an inclusive or. And just answer the question as yes. Whether or not that's people are still gonna find that funny in a couple months when I put this video up, I don't know. But yeah, cause and effect. One of the funnier... Let's see, I can use Grass Knot here. One of the funnier inclusive ors that I've had people use on me was, someone did some kind of... Wow, that didn't do anything. Someone did some kind of survey of multiple, programming subreddits on Reddit. And, of all things, they looked up the frequency of swear words in the posts on those subreddits. And, like, Java, C, C++, Ruby, Python had a fair amount of swearing per 1,000 words or whatever the... however it was broken up. And then there was the subreddit for PHP, which just completely blew all of the other language communities out of the water in terms of swearing and profanity. And I had to ask... if PHP encouraged people to swear because of the way the language was designed and how frustrating it was, or if PHP just attracted people who automatically were more inclined to swear. And of course somebody, because that was, I forget what subreddit that was on, it might have been like Information is Beautiful or something. Somebody came back with a inclusive or, yes. And... I have never been so happy in my life to not get an answer to a question, given the setting that it took place in and the context and what I was asking about and stuff, and the fact that it was programming related. I'm sorry, that's a story that I've been looking for an excuse to tell, and this guy just gave it to me, and I couldn't not tell it. Irwin! Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, is one way to put that. The other way to put that is that it was the radio to answer his question, and it doesn't just stop being magic just because he finds out how it worked. Either of them are appropriate, I think. Who said those? I think the first one was Arthur C. Clarke. I've actually got just like a list, a folder, a list in a folder on my computer of funny quotes of that nature. Most of them related to science fiction, and most of those by Douglas Adams, but not all of them. And there are some good ones relating science and technology and magic, I tell you. If you're ever bored, like I am on occasion, just like go onto Google and look up quotes about fill in the blank, science or magic, or quotes by Terry Pratchett or quotes by Douglas Adams or something, and you will not be bored for a very long time. I highly recommend just doing that if you're ever, like, waiting for a train to come or something of that nature. Alright. Here I go. Just wondering how I'm running my mouth through these battles, and I'm just going completely off the rails. I don't think anything I've talked about in, like, the last 10 minutes is related to Pokemon in the slightest, and here we have it. Alright, so I am already running low on power points again. I'm below half on discharge. The ether only restored 10, so it's not like I got a full heal on those power points, but still, gotta watch those. There are a lot of trainers on this route, aren't there? Doduo. Why am I fighting Doduo? Here I go complaining about not fighting fully evolved Pokemon again. Or fighting not fully evolved Pokemon again. Wow, putting the not in the wrong place in that sentence completely changed the meaning of that, didn't I? Didn't it? Or the connotation, anyway. Dodrio, that's more like it. Can I get to level 50? I've actually jumped a couple levels since I entered this area with Electabuzz. I was level 46, 47 when I came in here, wasn't I? And now I'm halfway to 50. Cool. Is that your last one, or do you have one more? You have one more. Dodrio. Okay, once again. Dodrio is a Pokemon who I've never used, and I've never really felt inclined to use. It's really kind of middle of the road. It's another normal flying type, doesn't do anything outstanding. It has Tri-Attack, which makes sense considering it's 3 heads and like Tri-3, whatever. Okay, maybe it doesn't make that much sense, but it's interesting, and I like the move of Tri-Attack, but I don't know. I don't believe its special attack is all that good, and I don't know what else it has that can really do damage. Triple Kick, I guess, is a decent normal type move, but I don't know if that's enough to make me want to put it on my entire team or not. Repulse Effect were off. That actually lasted a long time. Those things last, what, 250 steps? That felt like a lot more than that. What are you doing in here, anyway? No, I resist swimsuits. I like shorts, as we established a couple of videos ago, but I don't like swimsuits. Actually, it's not so much that I don't like swimsuits as much as that I don't like going in the water. For various reasons, such as it being, like, frigid and cold and not fun to be in. Alright. I guess if I'm just gonna surf on top of a Gyarados, it wouldn't hurt to put on a swimsuit, but whatever. Wait, that was actually really short. Was that your only Pokemon? I was preparing to do the whole speed up thing, but it wouldn't make sense for only a couple seconds like that. Alright, you're now level 50, and as much fun as you're having just completely eating up this route, I'm gonna put someone else out front. I'm gonna heal Cassiopeia, though. I wasn't too concerned about Gemini's health because of having the super effective discharge move, but Cassiopeia might have to work a little harder for that. Where's my Hyper Potions? There we go. Those aren't left over from the Elite Four, are they? Because I know I just completely wasted them like nobody's business in the Lance fight. I'm still mad about the Lance fight. I haven't edited any of the videos in this game Let's Play so far, but when I get to Lance, you can bet I'm gonna add up the like the bad things that happen to me and determine if I was actually very extremely unlucky or if I was just actually bad. Oh, I'm right here. There is a Pokemon Center here. I could have done that instead of using a Hyper Potion. Okay, whatever. There are people here, too. Do you guys have anything interesting to say? Sailor? Sailor dude? Okay, so you're talking about the volcano that used to be on Cinnabar. Or, well, maybe I should say the volcano that is the only thing left on Cinnabar. As it was. Blaine lost his gem, and he's going to be hiding in, what, the Seafoam Islands now? Until they reconstruct? Not interested in the multiplayer stuff, so I'm just going to come out here. Let's see. There is a guy who can wait. The Ravaged Town of the Past. You got that right. There is a guy who is named Blue, and he was once the Kanto champion. Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. That's why, that's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me for real, show me how many Kanto gym badges you've got. 0. You're not ready to battle me. Alright, well, have fun with that. I'm sure I will mention this. I'm sure we'll bring this up later. There's other stuff you can do on Cinnabar Island, except for the part where I don't have Rock Climb. But in the Kanto games, I think Blue is the most annoying person ever. Some people like the angry, mean rival character. I don't. I prefer the rivals in, for example, what's the games? I say I prefer the rivals, and then I can't even pull out the games. Black and White, where Cheren and Bianca actually had personalities aside from just, like, anger. And I need a Repel. And I am pleased to see, I like Silver, even though he's mostly just angry, because he's got other stuff going on under the hood. Blue in the Kanto games just doesn't do it for me. He's annoying, I roll my eyes every time I see him, or at least, as I've stated, I've never actually properly played a Kanto game, so every time I see him come up somewhere else, I've got to roll my eyes. But in this, in the Johto games, when you see him, there's a bit of character development going on, which is pretty cool. And I just completely blanked out on what I was saying. I'm just gonna end the sentence there because I don't know what I was gonna follow it up with. Alright, Wingull battles. Helen Pokemon. Bye. Did you say you lost with all your might? Or something along those lines? That's a weird way to lose. Oh, I went the opposite way. When you were a kid, you spent all your time playing inside. And now that you're an adult, or older anyway, I don't know how old exactly you're supposed to be, you play outside with your Pokemon. When I was a kid, I played outside all the time. Mostly baseball and occasionally just goofing off. And now that I'm older, I spend all my time inside with Pokemon. Funny how things work out, huh? That's kind of an exaggeration. It's actually pretty uncommon that I just sit down and play Pokemon unless I'm recording nowadays, because time and having other demands on my life. But it's a funny way to express that, I think. It's a little what would you even call that? Like polar opposite something. Whatever. Sir, Miss, Swimmer. Is that all you say? Oh, no, phone call. Too late. You were indeed trying to see how long you could hold your breath. Okay. You're fine. Go do that. Not impossible. At least in real world terms. I wouldn't think it's more than a couple miles from here to Johto in like real world terms. But unfortunately the game designers had to put these inconvenient barriers up all over the place, the world boundaries, so it might make things a little harder. Alright, I'm going towards the Seafoam Islands, are I not? Am I not? Can I get through here? I cannot. I need to come out the back to go and talk to that guy over there. Let's see. Another swimmer. How long have I been recording for? I've been recording this video for about a half an hour. It's been almost entirely water route. But I somehow don't think a lot of stuff is going to be cut out of here. Just a couple seconds here and there in menus and what have you. Do you battle me? You do battle me. Yeah, I wanted to clear off the rest of this route in this video, but I don't like videos that exceed a half an hour, or honestly, I don't like videos that exceed 25 minutes, although that tends to happen a lot in JRPGs that I do. So I'm gonna end it off. My name is Dragonite, this has been Pokemon HeartGold. You're looking at my footprints. Yeah, nice, eh? In the next part, we will be finishing off this water route, and I guess after that, it's time to take on the gyms finally. I will see you all later.